A recent study from Boston University found that rates of depression among US adults have tripled since the start of the pandemic. What's even more alarming? Many of those suffering don't even realize why they feel the way they do. Let's talk about the real reasons behind why you might be feeling depressed. Even if everything in your life seems fine on the surface. 1. You're constantly connected, but deeply disconnected. We're more digitally connected than ever before. Texts, notifications, Instagram, likes, it never stops. But here's the paradox. According to the Pew Research Center, more than 60% of Americans report feeling lonely regularly, because online interactions often replace real, face-to-face human connection. The kind that releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone, and reduces stress. Scrolling through curated versions of others' lives makes you feel like yours is falling short. That quiet dinner at home feels meaningless when you're watching others travel to Italy, buy homes, or announce promotions daily. The truth is, we're mistaking connection for comparison, and comparison, silently, crushes your sense of worth. 2. You don't rest, you only escape. Ask yourself, when was the last time you truly rested? Most people think they're relaxing when they binge Netflix or doom scroll TikTok at midnight. But that's not rest, it's escape. A way to run from how you're feeling. Your brain doesn't recharge during digital consumption. In fact, it becomes more exhausted. Rest means sitting quietly, walking outside, talking to someone you trust, letting your thoughts breathe. When your mind never gets space, it eventually breaks down. That overwhelming fatigue, it's not laziness. It's exhaustion from carrying too much, for too long, without real recovery. 3. You've lost a sense of purpose. Purpose isn't just about some grand destiny. It's about meaning. A Gallup poll found that 85% of people worldwide feel disengaged at work. That's not just a productivity issue, it's a spiritual one. When your daily routine feels pointless, your mind starts asking, why does any of this matter? Maybe you're stuck in a job that pays the bills, but drains your soul. Or maybe you've buried your passions so deep, you barely remember what once lit you up. When there's no clear why to your life, depression quietly fills the gap. 4. You're bottling up everything. Mental health stigma is still real, even in 2025, especially for men, who are told to man up, or for anyone raised in families where emotions were considered weakness. But emotions don't disappear just because you suppress them. They fester. A University of Texas study found that people who actively suppress emotions end up with higher rates of anxiety and depression. You might think you're being strong by keeping it all inside, but emotional strength comes from facing what hurts, not avoiding it. That's sadness, grief, anger, they're messages. Suppressing them is like ignoring your body's pain signals. Eventually, something breaks. 5. You're not moving literally. The human body wasn't designed to sit for 10 hours a day under artificial lights, then lie down for 8 more. Physical movement is directly tied to mental clarity. Exercise releases endorphins, yes, but even gentle movement, like walking, boosts mood and decreases stress. A Harvard study showed that just 15 minutes of walking a day can reduce the risk of major depression by over 25%. But it's not just the act, it's the rhythm. Moving your body reminds your mind that you're alive, that you're in control, that you're not stuck even if you feel like it. If any of this resonated with you, it's not a coincidence. Depression doesn't always show up in ways we expect, but there's always a reason. And always a way forward. You're not broken. You're just carrying too much, too quietly, for too long. Take one small step today, even if it's just understanding why you feel this way. That's where healing begins.